Hello, and welcome to another side play. Hey, GamerWolfSix. This one of Glory Hounds, but not just the regular game. We're doing the Pocket Edition because it's a side play, and that being episode 2. No bike of his own. Sad. I guess he's looking for his long lost bike or something. I don't know. I wonder if that's like a reference to something. Don't know. It's been a relatively quiet night at the Hain? Williams just closed up, so the place is empty. It wasn't even that busy to begin with. That's usually how it goes after a big weekend event. Especially when it's the Saturday event. Half of all shots for the night. Half off all shots of the night. Ooh, that's gonna leave a headache. I'm mostly amazed I was able to meet up with Lou again tonight. I've been nursing a hangover all day, on top of training with Milo. Ew, that sounds terrible. Though, I guess the main character is in his, 20s or something like that? Guys at that age can, deal with it. We had some important business to discuss, though. There are so many. Yep, there's practically a social media platform out there for almost every species in the world. And you're active on all of them? Well, not all of them. There are a few that don't really catch my interest. Most of them, though, absolutely. I'm sure you've got a record somewhere for most active accounts. Or I've got a record somewhere. I can read. A cat's gotta stay well informed, you know? I keep scrolling, the list seemingly never ending. It's actually pretty cool to see so many dedicated spaces to socialize and meet like-minded people. But wait, wasn't it segregated to species? However, just imagining the amount of work getting the Glory Hound's name out on all of them is giving me more of a headache than I already have. Wait, were we trying to make a name for ourselves? Like, actively instead of just being all kind of flashy while fighting crime? Maybe I was reading everything wrong, but anyways. Aren't there some more local ones we can focus on? Oh yeah. Lou rummages through his bag, pulling out a handwritten list. They slide it across the table. Oh, thank God. This one's far less monolithic in scope. I can read. I can already recognize a few of the platforms. Most are developed by the individual districts and communities of Schippersburg as message boards for the residents. The city itself has even got a shipyard. It would be like a joke on a shipyard, but I was kind of wondering if it was a joke on something else. It's kind of the main online social hub for a lot of us. I've met more than a few friends and boyfriends through it. Boy, having more than one boy. Yeah. Stop making me feel sad. Anyways, this is much more manageable. You should have started with this one, Lou. I set the list down, taking a few sips of water. It's never too early to plan for your international debut. I almost spit out my drink. International? It doesn't hurt to be prepared. You've got a few more big cases under your belt, and you're gonna be getting a lot more attention. Let's just focus on the local space for now. Maybe like a hotline people can call and page on shipyard. Boring. Yet probably the most practical. I'll whip something up. Also, call line. When we have apps for that, especially in this future photo world. Thanks, Lou. I'll see if Milo can give it a look as well. I bet he's got some fancy internet security doohickeys to keep it from being traced back to us. Oh, right. I forgot what you're doing is illegal. Just a little bit. I mean, he owns the town, I think, so... I mean, is it illegal? Anyways. I mean, if billionaires can do crimes and get away with it, then I think other billionaires can do anti-crimes and get away with it? I don't know. Right, well, I'll draft something up for him to review. They take a sip of their cocktail. And when that's done, maybe we can finally get you into some Dan. Absolutely not. Oh, come on, Al. Nope, no way we're doing those. You gotta give the people what they want. Nuh-uh. What are you two arguing about now? William behind the bar top, putting the final touches on cleaning up. None. I was too scared to do a dancing meme. I'm a horrible dancer. You barely even tried. Whoa, doing one of those in your suits would be amazing. I'd love to see that Dawn Hound bloke bust a move. That's what I'm saying. People will eat up. Don't worry there, Al. Old Clarine can show you some moves. I sigh, downing the rest of my water. I mean, it's not exactly a bad idea. Okay, maybe later we can do something like that. Right now, I just want to keep things low-key. Getting our name out there so we can help more people should be our focus. Well, I think the hotline and skipyard page is a fantastic idea, Al. I got a good foundation to build on. Although, maybe we should expand out to more species-specific sites too. Like, how would that work? Species-specific sites. Lou begins to trail off, listing all the different social sites around the city. Kennel Corner for canines, estuary for the water-dwelling species, roost for all the avian species, and plenty more. Estuary? Huh. They go on for a few minutes before, I might try to suppress it, a yawn escapes her lips. It do be like that. Wow, rude. Lou laughs it off. Sorry, just an exhausting day of training. I should get some more coffee in me. What you should do is go home and get some rest. Yeah, we can regroup in a few days once I got the page drafted. What about clean? Go home, Al. Okay, fine. Twist my arm, why don't ya? Our combined laugh fills the hain. One last moment of reverie before a new day. It's these moments I cherish the most. They make me glad I found a place to call my own, and friends to enjoy it with. Before leaning, I help clean up a little bit, wiping down our table while Lou disposes of our glasses and helps wash them out. They'll be sticking around a bit longer to help William clean up fully. I grab my bag and jacket, tossing both on without much care before heading outside. Man, few boyfriends. I can't ever say I've had a boyfriend, but I've had guys, a couple. Anyways, one last round of goodnights between our signals, the end of a much needed relaxing evening. No hangover, no post-training soreness to worry about. Well, more so the hangover. Kickboxing really did a number on me. On my, everything. And there's references. What is he supposed to be holding there? Chase. A rock? I've completed both games, in their fullest, but, Anyways. It's a cool night out. Cool enough that I button up my jacket. I glance up, the swirling clouds of an overcast sky illuminating the city nights. I don't think rain was in the forecast, but the sky looks about ready to let loose a downpour. Guess I should double time it. With a yawn and a stretch, I walk over the bike stand where I usually park my bike. I reach out to grasp its handlebars, yawning again. I'm not really sure I'm awake enough to ride it. I don't exactly want to fall asleep and ride off into the canal tonight. Oh well, I suppose I can I stumble forward, my sneakers sliding against the pavement, as I nearly eat sidewalk. No, 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 no. Sorry, trading yawns. I have been tired. I blink once, then twice. Looking over my shoulder to where my bike should be, where I've been leaving it for several years, I see that it's gone. Oh Man. I glance around, briefly thinking I might have left it somewhere else. That's an absurd idea, of course. I've never done that. I've always been very deliberate about losing my bikes. Maybe it got moved around by someone? I stalk up and down the block, peering into every nook, cranny, and even some plant boxes. Plant boxes? Outside the buildings. Plant boxes. No bike to be found, whatsoever. Maybe I got blown into the canal? It is pretty windy out, and that's happened before to lose bike. Really? It's been like 80 miles an hour where I currently live, but I don't think it would be that windy. Unless your bike is made out of umbrellas. I hop across the street, crossing my fingers as I peer over the edge. All I see is my reflection in the clear, very much bikeless water. Damn it. It's just gone. Poof. Was it stolen? No, that'd be ridiculous. Why would someone even steal a bike here? Everyone and their grandma has one. I guess mine's pretty fancy. Milo spared no expense with the motto he got me, so it might have been too good to pass up. Especially since I didn't tie it up to a lamppost. Yes, idiot, really? I never have. Talk about unlucky. I stalk back over to the lamppost, looking it up and down. Maybe my retrace my steps would help. Let's see. I woke up today, barely. Felt like my head was gonna explode, thanks to the 5 or 6 hell of a hangover shots I had last night. Jeez. Okay, this guy's a lightweight compared to me. Like 6 shots? That wouldn't cause a hangover. Had an hour-long shower, got dressed, almost passed out when I opened the fridge, and got a whiff of Max's lasagna. I'm pretty sure I took my bike out of my apartment over to the mansion, spent the whole day working on strength training and some kickboxing with Milo. I almost got a knockout on Milo. Got a knockout? Really? Huh. And then I had some tea in the garden before coming over here to meet with Lou and William. So, my bike should be where I left it. Here. I look at the lamppost. Except it isn't. My foot taps against the sidewalk, a paw coming to rest under my chin as I run through it all again. Wake up, hangover, bad lasagna, mansion, training, tea, Hain. I couldn't have left my bike anywhere else. I must have gone from my apartments to the mansion and then to the Hain with it. So the only logical conclusion is that it was stolen. The most pettiest, pointless of crimes possible, and it of course had to happen to me on the heel of a pretty alright day. I sigh, looking up at the sky as the distant rumble of thunder perks my attention. Guess I can add imminent rainstorm to the list of horribly timed inconveniences. It being brand new, a gift from Milo really stings. Or, yeah. God, I'm gonna get such an earful from him for not taking care of it. Or locking it up. This sucks. I take another glance around, then back up at the sky. Well, no point in moping around about it, I guess. I'll figure out what to do tomorrow. Time to get home before it starts. Something cold and wet lands my forehead. Oh great, now it's raining. It's a gentle piddle-paddle at first, but it quickly ramps up into a steady downpour. Each drop that falls on the sidewalk, each streak that cascades down the surrounding buildings seems to wash away the vibrant city colors. Man, this sucks. It's like I'm in some kind of noir film. The city has a way of doing that to you. Ah! I spin around, kicking up water, as I nearly bump into a lamppost and almost eat sidewalk again. I know I heard Raoul, but squint my eyes against the muted downpour of rain. I can't see him. It suckles on you like a piece of candy. tossing you around until you're worn down to nothing, then spits you out without much care in the world. I see it then, a flicker of light. His muzzle illuminates briefly in a flash of light as he leans against a nearby building. My costume is slick in the rain, water sparkling in the light of the lamppost. Oh, is that you? Everything's so washed out. He steps forward, the wide-brimmed fedora masking much of his face as a pipe flares to life in his mouth. Aw, they're not going to add that to him? Wait a minute, a pipe? You're smoking? A stream of bubbles erupts from the top of the pipe as the light fades. It helps take the edge off things, but helps keep me sane when faced with this city's cruel, soul-crushing indifference. But you should know that better than anyone, seeing as you died that one time. The pipe flares to life again, releasing more bubbles. After all, you're a victim of a cruel, indifferent, senseless crime. A crime so perfectly fitting for a city that's lost its way and found itself in the iron grip of cruel, indifferent criminals. What? Oh, my bike. Yeah, it kinda sucks. Milo might blow a gas ticket when he finds out, but maybe we'll find it before then. Rooij chuckles at that. It's not his usual jovial chuckle either. There's more texture to it, like he's gargled a bit of gravel this morning. Always an optimist. What? In cases like this one, where I find myself admiring my younger partner's vitality, his youth, his vigor, he's torn asunder by villainous whims of this cruel city, yet he strives to make things right regardless. There's always hope, after all. The hard part is having strength to find it, to keep getting up when you're knocked down, to stand proud and say no more. Rooij takes another puff at his pipe. He walks out of the shadows, rain cascading across his hat's brim as he eyes me up and down with intense glimmer. Rest assured, Spot, we'll find that bike of yours and exact our own pound of flesh from the city. He pats me on the back and then turns around to look at the bike rack, monologuing as he does. I sling my bag around my front, reaching onto it and pulling out my communicator like life depends on it. Raven 3, do you copy? Doscount, I take it you found Dawn Hound? Rain, a baptism to some, a life giver to others. In this city, it's neither. It's an ever-present downpour from the heavens, a weeping lament for how far we've fallen. I take it as a yes. Yeah, he just showed up out of the blue with an odd fedora and bubble pipe, and has been monologuing about my... Oh crap. Your what? What was stolen, Duscount? Bike. Perhaps comlink needs improvement. I did not hear you. I sigh, pinching the bridge of my muzzle. My bike was stolen. The one you got for me. I didn't tie it up, and came out of the hang to find it was gone. Sorry. I veer back, anticipating the pressing down of a lifetime, or just down. Note to self, install tracker in future gifts. You're not mad? No. Oh. I am very mad. Oh. But now is not the time for punishment. That'll come later. We will find your bike first. Coincidentally, there have been reports of stolen bicycles around your location. Really? Indeed, several reported over the last few days. There may have been a pattern to investigate. Is that what Raoul's here doing? Yes. Okay, cool. But why is he acting like this? To steal a bike, of all things, might seem like a minor crime. A simple inconvenience, even. But in a city like this one, it's pantomime to cutting off someone's legs. It's a cruel deprivation of one's right to freedom of movement, and for that I consider it A most despicable act. I fail to see what you're getting at, Count. The monologuing. What sort of person would have the capacity for such a crime? What cruel, twisted mind would willfully damn someone to abandonment, leaving them helpless against the torrential downpour of an indifferent night? I'd actually be worried if it wasn't so impressive. Ah, yes. Count spent all day rereading his collection of comic books centered around hero named the Investigator and his sidekick, Alibi. It took him only 12 hours, in fact. New record. Long, multi-panel, and sometimes even multi-page monologues are a hallmark of series. It is deeply rooted in older noir, styling while also being quite a mature story. Dawn Hound is quite fond of the series. It makes him very excitable. I guess that explains some things. Use this as a good opportunity to hone investigation skills, Count. Vocabulary might come out richer as well. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I shall continue investigating why there's a string of disappearances. Raven 3 out. The comlink chirps, and the line goes silent. I'm still for a moment, having already gotten used to the rain that continues its unrelenting downpour. I glance over at Raoul. He's still monologuing. This isn't exactly how I want my night to go. Though, I guess once we get a hotline set up, we'll probably get calls to look into stuff exactly like this. Alright, Dawn Hound, what's the plan? Finally, I knew my younger partner wouldn't resist the call to seek out the truth. The shock from the injustice done to him will fuel his drive and ambition. There's no finer kindling to the flames of justice. We've only got one lead right now, and that's your bike being stolen. There might be a larger trend, and there might not. We don't have time to go chasing ghosts in the dark until we get a flashlight. Okay, deciphering these lines might be harder than I thought. So we should treat this like an isolated incident? For now, crimes like these usually have a way of spiraling out of control, like milk spilled on the counter. It's like a small puddle at first, but it quickly pools until it's splattering everywhere. We'll cast a wide net, and question the closest to you. Wait, what? Why? There's no way one of them would steal my bike. The one that drives the knife into your heart is often the one with the tightest hugs. Come now come on, Spot. It's time to show the city we won't cower in the face of cruel adversity. For while it might beat, it's gonna be a long night. The Hain actually seems like one of those few locations the cruel criminal element of the city has yet to get their hooks into. It's a beacon of hope, a shining light to guide those weary souls in from the raging seas of desperation and loss. And yet, here we are in its hollow halls, investigating crime most foul. What's that in your mouth? In a flurry of feline fury, the cat I've come to know as Lou rushes my partner. Fearing the worst, I'm about to step in to intercept the cat's ire, but I'm too late. It's just a boat pipe, I swear! Lou effortlessly swipes my partner's pipe from his lips. Don't even pretend to smoke, mister. You gave that up months ago. Okay, sorry. I just had to complete the look. Oh, that's my guy. Or me, or whatever. And why aren't you at home sleeping? Well, we're here to ask you two some questions. A most heinous crime has been perpetrated against my partner here, barely a few steps from this establishment's front door. The glass drops, and the feathered attendant at the bar leaps into action, rushing my partner as well. Wait, are you narrating everything? What happened? You're not hurt, are you, Al? No, I'm fine. My bike got stolen. He divulges the crime with inspiring resolve. Oh my god, you are. Ow, why is your boss narrating everything? He read some noir comics earlier. Oh, then I guess do the voice there. Guess that explains the drab color palette and goofy hats. They're not stolen outside of my bar. Mother Ain of the Ain's outburst startles us all. I can't help but admire the worry shown. For a moment, it makes me falter in my suspicions. Perhaps Whalem wouldn't have committed this crime. What are you on about? We're trying to rule out possibilities on who might have stolen it. And it is often in these sorts of cases that those close to the victim commit the crime. William releases his hold. In a flash, I can see their gazes set upon me. I realize stone-faced, intent on getting to the bottom of this, or I remain stone-faced. Wait, you think we did it? Whatever happened to innocent till proven guilty there, big boy? In this city, innocence is a hot commodity. I mean, for what it's worth, I know you didn't do it. We were all together all night. Just like that, my stone-faced composure falters in the light of the cruel piece of information. This may be a case rife with unknowns. It's possible that immediately rushing in, accusations red hot like branding iron, hungering for flesh, might not be the best tactic for this case. A gentler, more cautious approach sometimes nets the best results. I'd say so. And so, with the tip of my hat, I effortlessly switch tactics. Apologies, friends. Dealing with crime like we do, you sometimes jump to conclusions in the effort to protect the good citizens of this city. However, the fact of the matter is that my partner here has been denied his right to freely move about. Stealing one's bike in this town is pantomime to cutting off their legs. Quite a cruel act. I wouldn't go that far, but it is a bloody shame. Where'd you leave it at, Al? Out by the bike rack. Same place as always. Did you lock it up? We all hear my partner's voice hitch in his throat. His inattentiveness about some things is well known, and he knows it. You don't have to call me out, Dawn Hound. Al. Okay, maybe I didn't. You never do. Exactly. I've never really need to. Who'd steal a bike in Shippersburg? I mean, but your bike was brand new, wasn't it? Yeah. And top of the line, too. Oh, man. And it was a gift. Milo's gonna be mad. That's a damn shame. It wasn't tucked off in a corner from getting moved. That's what happened before. Nope, I checked all up and down the block. And I checked even further. Scoured close to 3 blocks in the immediate vicinity and couldn't find a trace of it. Hence, why I suspect someone close to my partner might have made off with it. They'd be intimately familiar with his schedule and know that the bike is poorly taken care of. You guys are mean. Well, we're busy cleaning up for the night. We're busy cleaning up for the night. At that, I glance around, turning my keen, investigative eyes on the establishment. The alibi holds true. There's not a speck of dirt to be seen, each surface shining so brilliant that I could probably eat off it. A clear indication that a lot of care has recently gone into cleaning up a night of revelry. Aw, you're too kind, big boy. I take great pride in keeping my little old hen house clean as a whistle. Do you happen to have any security cameras out front? Never needed them. Well, you might want to look into them. We're probably looking at a serial bike thief, based on other reports I've gathered. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice Lou's ears perk. In a flash, their phone paw, their fingers blur as the sound of frantic typing fills the bar. Sorry, but that talk of reports reminds me of something I saw a few days ago. They thrust their phone at my partner and me so fast that it takes my eyes a moment to adjust the screen's contents. Bike thieves reported in and around the Saltwater District. How did I miss that? Good thing you got me around. Good thing indeed. No detail can escape a feline's keen intuition. Oh, stop. You don't think the Saltwater Syndicate blokes had anything to do with this, do you? I don't think it's something we can ignore. We're only a few blocks away from that district, too. But, I don't know. That seems extremely petty for them. Pettiness and criminality are such a match made in heaven, Spot. It's a perfect motivation for some, and it can feed into a vicious cycle. After all, they don't call it petty crime for nothing. I guess. My partner seems to contemplate something, his wistful eyes betraying a hint of something innermost thought, some secret desire. Oh ho? Only known to him. What? Huh? No. It's not like that. And yet, the stirring and deference, the flailing of arms, the flushed face, make it seem like that, whatever that might be. Anyway, it sounds like we've got a lead. So, it's time we make like the investigator and get investigating. That's not his catchphrase. It's time for the investigator's light to break through the darkness. Oh, that's much better. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble here, Hal. If anything, clue me into getting some proper bike stand set up inside. You better get to sleep soon now. My partner offers a confident nod at that, already throwing open the door to step back into the wet embrace of the weeping cityscape. Our crime only one step closer to being solved. Oh, Dawn Hound, when you get a chance, I'd like to sit you down for a social media campaign for the Glory Hounds. I want to get a hotline set up that folks can call in issues on. Social media. Another name for a breeding ground of issues that plague the city. It can have its uses, but must the decent distractions of the modern day be utilized? Okay, that makes sense. Must they be necessary for our moral crusade to find purchase in this crumbling society, when these very instruments could be contributing to the decay leading to our crusade to begin with? Yeah? Very well. We'll discuss this soon. For now, though, I must make my leave. There's a crime to solve and a criminal to bring to justice. With a tip of my hat and affirmative puff of my pipe, I retreat into the stormy night. And I think with that, and I'm saying that 20-minute mark, that's a good time to call it. Boop. You're able to save? Yeah. Would these go, like, over somewhere? I mean, I guess we could put them over here. Because before, I just did them all in one go or something like that. And boy, that was a hot minute ago. March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, it do be like that. But that's going to be the end of this Let's Play, or side play. Something play. So, please comment, guys. I like comments, how much you like, dislike. Tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube and like it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos type of grow. Please don't remain near animals that control the pit population. And if you want to play this game, it's available for free, I'm pretty sure, on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, or maybe not specifically this game, but other games, you can go to the Patreon where it's $3 or $5 a month. I don't know. It's just like, hey, let's do this thing, and then we'll get to stuff. But then it was like, I didn't actually look at the stuff, even though it was literally on their Patreon, like, not too long ago. And Glory Hounds? Is it on my thing? No. Dastra. Balls. Whatever. We'll figure out. Echo Project? Yeah, and until next time. Another Let's Play. The Recyplay. GamerWolfSix of Glory Hounds thing. Though these things might not be put in order because something else might take this place. Or next week's place. So thanks and see ya.